Michael Johnson walked into Pinnacle Law Associates with confidence, his tailored suit fitting like armor against the dismissive glances. "Can I help you?" sneered a senior partner, assuming him to be just another temp. "I'm here for the merger meeting," he replied, keeping it cool. The snickers erupted as another partner shot back. "Is this some kind of diversity initiative? You people always think you belong everywhere." Michael ignored them, mentally noting the deep-seated prejudice still rampant in this corporate tower. As he entered the boardroom, his mind raced over the $2.8 billion merger on the table. He had worked tirelessly on this deal, preparing to protect his firm's interests. The partners continued mocking him, whispering he probably got here on a scholarship, a quota hire. In that moment, Michael's calm demeanor was a sharp contrast to their frantic energy. "I don't have time for whatever you're selling," one partner barked, waving him away dismissively. Taking a deep breath, he decided it was time for a revelation. With one swift motion, he pulled out his phone, displaying the latest news article from Forbes announcing his recent success. He was the lead counsel on a massive $50 million contract that had just gone public, not to mention his own status as the newly appointed CEO of Pinnacle, the very firm they thought he didn't belong to. Words fell silent. "Actually, I own this firm," he said, letting the weight of his words sink in. His assistant rushed in, addressing him as Mr. Johnson, confirming his authority. The air of disbelief was palpable, and then came the fallout. Michael snapped into action, pointing his finger towards the executives. "Security, these people no longer work here." Shock washed over their faces as he coldly recited, "Due to your discriminatory behavior, you've lost the biggest client we had. A $100 M company valuation gone. You'll be explaining this to our investors when the stock drops 18%. Consider this your last day here." The consequences were immediate and devastating. 3 executives fired on the spot, their careers unraveling before their eyes. They would be the talk of every finance blog. For Pinnacle Law Associates would lose millions due to reputational damage and stock dropping, not to mention their loss of client trust. The room that once felt so belittling suddenly felt like a platform where Michael thrived, having turned their mockery into his triumph. As he stood tall in the silence, he knew this moment wasn't just for him. This was for everyone who had been underestimated, brushed off, or belittled for their race. He was reminded of a powerful saying: "Success is the best revenge against those who underestimate you." Tell us your city in the comments below and share your story. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of triumph over discrimination. And always remember, never judge someone by their appearance, because the person you ray disrespecting today might